Right, Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Right now, I want to get into a just a brief topic entitled The Profession of Our Faith. All right, and there's the book of Hebrews, Slakia's book of Hebrews 10 and 22. Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. Okay, so, as the days go on, we know it's evident that, we're in the last days, and, that this kingdom, America, it's slowly but surely falling to its knees, and it's breaking down, it's crumbling down. And from the signs of the times of the chip and everything, that's being brought forth here boldly in America now. So with all these things, that's happening right before our eyes, this is the more we're supposed to draw near to the Lord with that full assurance of faith that we have within our mind. That faith that we had, as soon as we came into the beginning of this truth, we have to continue in that, just having that hope and just being, joyous about the truth and learning and studying and, knowing who we are as a people and knowing that this world is coming to an end, knowing that our suffering is going to come to an end. We have to continually draw near, to the Most High, right? And, and the point is pretty much in verse 23, when it says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. So, when we think of a profession, we think of, matter of fact, I had got the definition of it anyway, so let me just get there. You think of a profession, as it reads here, the definition, it says what? A paid occupation, especially one that involves prolonged training and a formal qualification. All right. And when it says a paid occupation, now we know that we profess this truth, for the love of the Lord, for the love of our brothers, for our salvation, but in return in doing that, we hope to get rewarded for all our labors. Okay. And in general, when you think of a profession isn't something isn't just a job. A profession isn't your typical 9 to 5. If you have a profession, you love what you do. You have heavy interest in what you do. You believe in what you do. You believe in what you do, that whatever field you may be in, you're going to excel at it and that you're going to make a difference. And that's what we strive forth to do within this truth, because we're making differences, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in one another's lives by sharing these, epistles with one another, we're strengthening one another, building one another up, readying each other for the battle of that great day, So, at the end of the day, we ain't shit, but at the same time, we are important to one another. The brotherhood is important for each and every one of us, It says a paid occupation, especially one that involves prolonged training, okay, and a formal qualification. So as professing this truth as boldly as we do out on the highways and byways week in and week out, we're gaining that training that we need. We're being qualified, through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because this training in which we're going through, is prolonged. And the Lord is prolonging it for a reason, so that we can be the men that the Lord wants us to be. That's why this training has to be prolonged, and from us to remove ourselves from the error of our ways, and for us to flee America mentally, flee the shadow of this world mentally, you know? Okay, and it said what? And a formal qualification, man. You want, as us professing this truth, like so many other camps that's out there, you know, they're not formally qualified. But we know through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shah that the apostles and elders of Great Millstone are formally qualified, man. And we want to follow in that same stead, okay? And so just looking at the synonyms of this word profession, it says career, occupation, calling, okay, vocation. And we get into the word, the Greek word ecclesia, which means what? To call out. So this is our calling. Your profession is your calling. This is our calling. Michael Jordan, he was, called to play basketball. Not part of the elect, but called to, be in sports or whatever. You know, you got boxer Floyd Mayweather called to be a boxer. We were called to be the men of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay, we were ordained as prophets before the Lord formed us in the belly of our mother's womb. From the foundations of the earth, we are a part of that elect, that great number. You know, this is our vocation, man. Okay, it says what? Job, but it's more than a job, a business, a trade. A craft. When you think of a craft, you think of, like a carpenter. Shaping the wood. Building up a house just right, making sure the measurements is right, making sure, what I'm saying, they spread out evenly how they supposed to be, making sure that everything's in line, Or you think of a craft, somebody that's like into welding or something like that, or somebody that's into, a polishing up wood, or a painter, an artist, they're making sure that things are done precisely, completing a structured body of work. Okay, and we're trying to continue to endure to the end to see this ministry be fulfilled at the end, man. And the Lord deliver us. Okay,